if I were to want to let Big Tech play a guessing game, and I put these on, I mean, what kind of guesses might Big Tech have? So I could talk about, oh, yeah, going to take tests when I was working to get more endorsements after I had earned my second graduate degree in education and become endorsed to teach ESL. I continued to take tests to gain endorsements because I have planned to teach. I have planned to teach to help protect children and families in ESL, to help support bilingual education and multilingual education, even though plenty of states do not, yeah, well, so, so, a thought here, a memory is going in to take tests, and you know, I first could talk about going in after a dude that, was wearing cargo shorts and not really having to turn his pockets inside out, but then the man that had the magic wand, that goes up and down your body, asking me to turn the pockets on the back of my jeans inside out, yeah, well, I didn't write to the testing company or the Prometric, whatever it is, the place to say, yeah, that is not okay, really, that is not okay. So, you know, being asked to turn, pockets like this inside out as a female after going in after a male with cargo shorts, not being, not having to even do that with his cargo shorts. So, yeah, all right, so there's a little anecdote. But, also, having to take off your glasses and let them look at your glasses because, there might be something in your glasses that you use to cheat on the test. I mean, it is so fucking out of control, really. And, how many tests did I take? A whole bunch. A whole bunch. And, yeah, well, yeah, guessing games. So when we do things that could be ambiguous and we're being surveilled or whatever might be going on, guessing games. Do people enjoy that? Maybe some people do. Maybe it seems like, some kind of exercise for the mind. Well, I could say that's playing head games, and that ain't a real good idea. When it comes down to it, do people really want to be fooling around like that? That don't seem like a real good idea. But yeah, so ambiguous communication. You know, I don't know, what does rectal exams come to mind? Hyper surveillance. Should we call it that? Because I'm not sure we really know the extent to which it's going on. But hyper surveillance, and really, yeah, there are limits. There are limits. And, having compassion for people, tending towards compassion, I tend to not want people to experience the worst possible limits, because what are those? That's some pretty serious thing, when a person learns through experience limits that they should know, but I guess that they have unlearned through formal education and things like that. Learning the hard way, being reminded through loss. No one needs that. So, how do you help people relearn those limits? If a person went to a state school and is making huge amounts of money or has a huge amount of influence, even if that person is, dumping funds into what people might call charity, well, there's a lot. There's a lot of dialogue that possibly needs to happen. I really think what needs to happen is people need to listen and need to understand there are limits, and some limits have been crossed in a real bad way, and there's history in this country, and people might not care, and people might not understand. Well, it's time. It is time to care, and it is time to start to understand.